we need to talk about peppermint mocha quantities. Peppermint mocha creamer quantities. We need to talk about it. It's gonna be today's subject, dude. Did I have two hoodies on? What the fuck is this? Why did I double up like this? I'll start the thing in a second. Just give me a minute. Got two hoodies on. When did I do that? Gosh, I'm so kooky. Hang on. I'll buy you your time back. I'll press the snooze button once. Here coffee comes, dude. Here she comes, man. Being all incorrigibly cute and all that, dude. Fucking, here we are, having a good time, and she comes in, she tees once, and then fucking everybody loses their mind. Give me a second, I'm gonna have my, my headset on. No, do not leave. Do not leave. Don't leave. It was just, I was just jesting. It was just some japery, that's all. Just doing some japes. God. Oh fuck, I've got Claude on this one too. Hang on. I was doing some Claude-based research. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's me, Pro Stoic. I'm a variety streamer, recovering Final Fantasy XI classic server enthusiast. Back in the clack with another one of our Bloodborne streams. Bingo! How's everybody doing? Are you twerking hard or are you hardly twerking? On today of all days, Valentine's Day. I don't really know the specifics of what makes this day so amorous, or the people that exist on this day so amorous, but it makes me want to experience some Bloodborne, man. Ain't nothing more romantic than cleaving in twain a back-to-back series of elderly folk. I don't know about you, if that's just me or what, but I don't know, there's something about it. Something about it. Just kind of does it for me, you know? So we're chronically low on blood vials, so I need to go take care of that. So we're gonna farm this area a few times. Today's stream is gonna be shorter than normal, so that I can like pay attention to my wife and like pin her down and like lick her face and stuff like that. You know, do one of the old like romantic gestures of, you know, while she's pinned down, licking her from like her chin to like her forehead in like one solid sweep. I read a book once that said that was something that the lady folk really like. They love that shit. Also, hello Tia. Welcome in, Coffee. I think I said your name a bunch of times earlier, but I blacked out for a second, so I'm just gonna say it again because that's what I do here. Dark Sorby Moon, hello. How are you? No Flow, good to see you as always. Sleepy, trying to work on my character and just spacing out. When you say work on your character, do you mean WoW? Because WoW, do I think that you're gonna do just fine at that. I don't believe the music. It's not fucking dead. It doesn't have a health bar anymore. What are you talking about? I don't agree. I don't consent. It didn't even occur to me to check to make sure that you can actually hear what I'm doing. Let me double check on that. XR1 audio looks good. If anything, it might be slightly too loud. But I think this is a volume that we all agreed to in post. You know, when I put a piece of paper in front of you and I said sign this, and because we live in the modern day, we just sign anything and agree to anything as long as it gets us to product and makes us more excited for next product. Such is my confidence, I'm not even going to use blood vials here, even though it would behoove me to do so. Never mind, I'm going to use one. Woo! Nope, alright. Granny's got the thing on her. We should respect that. We don't. That's kind of a gamer dodge. That wasn't. Oh my god, brother does not like romance. I have that effect. I'm kidding. I'm here modding like a good mod should be. So true. Brother does not like Do you mean me? Like I'm your brother? Or do you mean that your brother does not like romance? And you're commenting on that? I have that effect. I already read that once, so let's do it again. Yep, lots of wow. Goodbye, Dark. I hope that whatever you're working on or whatever you're watching just absolutely caps you out on dopamine, because you deserve nothing less. Like you don't understand the levels of depravity that I would descend to, Dark, in order to make sure that your viewing experience or general life experience is as pog-pilled and Riz-champed as I personally can make it. It's giving somebody that cares, as the cool kids say in their urban soliloquies. You know what I mean when I say that stuff, right? So I did not realize until... Nope, he's gone. Did not realize until last Bloodborne session that, fucking the Ludwig's holy Blizzade. Ludwig's Holy Blizzade has a fucking arcade modifier on it. I did not realize that, which is good that I did, because it fucking it matters. It matters a little bit and how much damage it does. It has fucking B scaling, and you guys never told me. You guys also, I put my hands on my hips and I look at chat. You guys also did not tell me, remind me that there was an Insight shop. So I was buying fire paper. Shut up, Bailey. I was buying fire paper at 6,200 per smackaroonies. I was paying American Uncle Sam Bloodborne dollars, like out the wazoo, and I could have just been spending one Insight on it. So like, I mean, by that standard, stop beating me off. Stop beating me off. By that metric, I could have saved untold amounts of blood points. Bussy points. I could have had bussy points like crazy, dude. If you do not push me off, that's very rude. Give me a second. I need to kill this man. There we are. There it is. All right, let's scroll up a little bit. Got lots of famous people in here, huh? We got Manda Bear. Already shouted out because my mods who are not expected to mod are doing insanely good jobs as mods. I'm gonna go smoke some 420 flower and look at the moon, thinking about you looking at the same moon. Oh my gosh. Well, it's kind of like I'm looking at you, because like the moon's beautiful, and the moon is also in your name, so it's kind of like I'm looking at you, and like it's you looking at yourself, maybe in like some kind of mirror. I don't know. We'll put some shine on it. After stream, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out something that sounds good. I knew there was another one, dude. I didn't know where, but I knew. I also like to smoke the herb. I personally am privy to cilantro, and whatever other ingredient I'm thinking of. Got fucking psychogram out coming out here. I almost say Garlina, but I'm pretty sure that's a rock. Jesus Christ, Marie, it's a mineral. Don't point fingers at me. I don't play. You know what I mean. Don't play what? Because if you're talking about the game of being cute as a button, you're winning that. Like to the point that I think it's almost rigged. Bloodborne. I mean, you're kind of playing it through me. You know? So it's honestly okay to not have played Bloodborne in your life, or any Soulsborne thing for that matter. They're not everybody's cup of tea. And that's okay. We all have eccentricities. We all have our own interests, our own things, like our own tunes that we vibe to, whatever the fuck it is I'm trying to say to you right now. Something about something. That's all I knows. It's all Zasnos for sure. I've got some herb recommendations if you've got time. That's another one. But Melkor, I have plenty of time. I have a great time when I'm with you. Aw, guys, what the fuck? He's so fucking smooth, dude. How does he do it? One day at a time, baby. One day at a time. Gotta kill all the old ladies because they probably all have. You know what? I should have done. It would have been smart of me to gone the extra mile and equipped the rune that would have given me more blood echoes and items, because that's all that we're doing here. But 30k blood there.
We're going deep and we're going hard.
30k blood echoes is pretty good. And he likes to smoke the dill weed. Amanda, how did the rest of your rafting go? Did you raft hard or did you hardly raft? That game seems pretty good. It seems also probably objectively horrifying if you have any kind of sea-based fear at all. I personally do not, but that said, I did not exactly have a great time when I was younger watching Sci-Fi Channel, and half of the horror movies were either deep sea based or insect based. So whenever I thought about like my stomach hurting or any kind of discomfort, any kind of internal discomfort, I just immediately would assume that I have like bugs in me or fish. And that I needed to get them out before I just kind of exploded. Before they kind of exploded out of me in a horrible way. Any of you got any of you get that feel? I almost went immediately back to Elderly Lady Lane or whatever the fuck it's called here. Let's see, max stamina. We will grab echoes, and then we will grab the eye rune, and then I'm definitely gonna remember to change those back when it actually matters. For sure. It's okay, I'll be a better mod and have the guide up on my other monitor should you need it. So what? I'm sure that you went on some length of explanation, Coffee. If you care to, let me. Can you like the TLDR, like dummies first me, like Eli 5 me? What's happening with your computer? Is it? It seems like it's doing everything in its power not to work. Something you said something to do with the last time on Dragon Ball Z. You said that it was because it was like physically the CPU was physically like grafted, like bonded at a molecular level to the motherboard with thermal paste, which I still can't imagine how that could be the case. I believe it. I believe you. It's just it's not passable to me. Like, what kind of neurons would have to fire in a person to apply that much thermal paste when really any kind of cursory glance at Google, you know, it's not even Google food at that point. You just have to look. You just have to type in how much thermal paste should I apply, and every single thing is going to recommend only apply just like a little teensy weensy bit, either in an X, like the only deviation is going to be in an X or like as a dot, and like it really doesn't matter at that point. Nowhere is it going to say just make sure you apply the entire tube. It does not matter how big the tube is, just to be extra super duper sure that it's on there, that you put the thing on. Make sure to just dispense the whole thing. Ignore whatever instructions are on the tube or came with the tube for how much you should rationally put down. Hello, Knight. Was Knight shouted out? Knight shout out. Knight Thorn recently re-entered the streaming space. Ultra super cool guy who has the funny dancing toothless emote, and we love that around these parts for sure. And so thereby, we love him. Plays a variety of things, but honestly, whenever he's on stream, you know you're gonna have a good time. Unless you have bad taste, in which case nothing's really gonna help you. I certainly can't. I can't make you not be this way if you're like that. I was originally gonna turn the music off, but how's it working, chat? Is it good? Do you like this? Do you like it like this? Do you like Claude? Do you like it when Claude's on the screen? Don't you have two options here. Say you don't like Claude and be wrong, or say I like Claude and be on the right side of history. This is a cute emote that you just showed to me here. Sheepy48 Wiggle. I have to take a closer look at that later. I mean, I didn't die, so I call that a win, though I have several heart attacks if I accidentally stepped off the ocean. This could be chat. Maybe I make this like the TTS bot. Maybe I make Claude the TTS bot and then just have it like bounce up and down like a reactive.fugi.tech thing. Whatever you whip out your credit card and put it into the system and direct all of it. Just empty your credit card balance onto my stream like you do every stream. We don't know that. It might be the Sixth Sense, or it could be Bruce Willis, which is why Stoic ignores me the whole time. I can only interact with chat. I'm talking to you right now because the guy who fucking sold my parts glued them together. Why? Did he hear my consultation call and think, nope, can't put together? Let me do it and fuck up. Allow me to express my appreciation for your existence on this. They have a deceased Catholic figurehead, I think. Is that who Valentine is? Also, I need to shout out the Nespa. Shout out the Nespa. You know her. You love her. You can't live without her on your fun screen. It's Ness. She does the regular Nintendo and presumably other classic type games. She does the Lego building. She does the skincare and makeup care routine exhibitions. I don't know if that's the right word for it. That's conjuring up an entirely different series of images in my head that are wildly inappropriate and not applicable to her. I fixed that, scraped off the paste, put on an appropriate amount, but now we believe that it's the heat flow system being set up incorrectly, plus there being software issues. Honestly, it's so complicated, people who know PCs through and through are at a loss for words. Damn, Stoic talked me up big time, now the pressure is on. Raymond, no, I will physically recoil to my own body. It's up to Sheep, she has such good emos. Personal fave, my dog is yelling at something about something. I was so confused for a second that I remember there was a movie called The Sixth Sense, or something I've seen it so many times, your comment went over my head. I am so sorry, many thank you, Stoic. Okay, let's get Claude. Let's get Claude off the screen for now, for fucking now. Coffee, the only thing that I can think of, and it is so cynical of me, but it is something that Dell, the big ass company, does, is that maybe he intentionally fucked up, which, you know, it's hard to prove intent in the court of law, right? But I feel like the guy was either hammered and was partaking to a degree no man has ever done, to the point that he obliterated his own skill cap with constructing or repairing computers, or he intentionally fucked up to the point that he was basically forcing you to be a recurring customer. But apparently in this case he fucked up so much that I would never bring it back to him. Like, Dell, the company, okay, he's returning to his people. That's interesting. Is he coming back? He's just dying. He just fell off the map, I'm assuming. Am I gonna get his echoes, or am I robbed? All right, he's just gone. That's fine. I love fire. I love fire to the face. It's one reason why I get fired up for chat every day. It's a double D slapper right there, dude. I've been robbed. That should have been a visceral right there. I want my blood echo money back. I want my quicksilver bullet back. They just shot into his abdomen. Dell, the company, does that. They make like proprietary parts, or they go crazy on basically doing what you're describing. Just like molding pieces together, affixing pieces together, that the only way that you can really deal with it is if you bring it back to the shop, because they bring it back to like a Dell approved shop because only they know the particular Tetris like way that they put parts together. It's an awful practice. It's a shitty practice, but it probably does make people bring stuff back to them. You just say the word, Coffee. You just say the word, And that was close. I almost got Ravened. Everybody loves Raymond. Ravened. Everybody loves Raymond. You just give me the word. You just look me in the eyes and do the secret hand sign that I taught you. And it's all over for that dude. He's gonna be chased by shadows in Minecraft every day of his life. He will never know the security of a good night's sleep. He will always go to bed wondering what the shadows are at his peripheries. He won't be able to take a fucking bite of his crispy hexagons, real cereal by the way, without feeling unease. And then when the feel of unease culminates and he feels like something's gonna go down, that's when the feeling's gonna go away and there's gonna be nobody around. And he's gonna squeal, you know? He's gonna squeal like a pig, like the pig that he is. In confusion and bewilderment, and he's gonna say, "Is anybody there? Leave me alone." And there'll be a note pinned to his door, an ancient papyrus, somehow thousands of years old. And all that it'll say on it is, "You know what you did." In Comic Sans. Somehow Comic Sans on ancient papyrus. And then he's gonna take it to and then he's gonna take it to like a professional, like, I don't know, papyrus guy. I don't really know what you do with that in that situation. And be like, you know, surely you can tell who wrote this. And then the guy's gonna take his hands off. This guy's gonna take his glasses off, his like special, you know, inspector's goggles or whatever the fuck, and he's gonna be like, "Sir, this Comic Sans is also thousands of years old." Man, what a fucking spooky ghost story. These old ladies keep fucking my drip up, man. They keep spraying it with strawberry jelly. I blacked out there for a second while I was going on my whatever the hell this is. Hi, Felicity. Hi, Franny. Bonjour. Hello, Tia. Hi, Amanda and Tia. Hi, Felicity. Ways of Franny and Felicity. Franny, the less you know about computers, the more Dell works, I guess. Yeah, they definitely are there. They're like Apple in a sense, where they're like, you don't have to worry about how we did it. Just don't fuck with it and just bring it back to us. And it just works. Like, we'll make it work again, but don't try to repair it yourself. We know how to do it. You knave, you charlatan, you absolute varlet, you nincompoop. What are you, stupid? You just fly in from Stupid Town? They probably don't. They probably don't go that hard, but it, you know, essentially the underlying feelings are probably the same. Oh man. All right, we're gonna do one more grandma annihilating route. And then we're gonna go take a look at what the end of, you know, Bloody Goop Valley has in store for us. I've been there twice. I still don't apparently remember the gravestone that I need to go down. Not Stupid Town. Yes, Stupid Town, man. Where all the stupids come from. I just took a pic of my eye. It's so messed up. Do you have red eye or pink eye? Sorry. It's because you have eyes on the inside, like Bloodborne, so you have to get them out. Don't do that. See a professional. You probably just have eyes on the inside, man. You probably made contact with a great one in your dreams. So, you know, in addition to the whole having eyes physically growing on your inside, which I think is a thing in the Bloodborne universe, which is like great. That's like something that you definitely want happening to you in this world. It will also make you go insane, and then you'll probably get miraculously pregnant by a moon god. And then you just kind of fucking live your life after that. Don't headbutt me, it is rude. Stop. Stop. Get some help. Why are you like this? Just so I just sent you, okay. I'm looking. Okay. Yeah, you're I'm laughing just because I laugh in response to things that that feel very unfortunate to me as a coping mechanism. Yeah, definitely get that looked at, bro. for sure. Not the Comic Sans and Ancient Papyrus, dude. How far behind is Soka chat at the moment? Like 15 comments? That's not true. Unless you count like the reply lines. This game more or less forces me to go back in time a lot of the time, if only because it's not really terribly kind with the whole, like, you take your eyes off for a second and not get horrifically punished by whatever eldritch monster or elderly creature is on screen at the moment. We need to talk about creamer distribution while I'm thinking about it, because I did think about it in the beginning, and then I do what I normally do, which is get distracted by chat, because, you know, viewers need to be interacted with for the engagement. That's a really creepy thing I made, isn't it? That's not it. That's not. But I'm kind of, you know, I'm kind of testing the waters. We've always had like a very light horror bent on here, and so I think I'm leaning very slightly into it with that one for sure. If you felt unnerved by that but also interested, that according to my market analyst would be a big win. What do we? Okay. So yeah, creamer distribution. So regale me the reason why hazelnut and French vanilla coffee routinely comes in 64-ounce bottles and not. Oh wait, is it 64 ounce or is it 32 ounce? It's 32 ounce. They don't come in 64 ounces. They should. They should come in gallon jugs for freaks like me that are chemically dependent on it. They should, but like you did 32 ounces, French vanilla creamer, easy. Good game, easy clap. You find those all over the place or whatever. Even if you live out in the middle of nowhere, that one's easy. French vanilla, unless that's the flavor that I just mentioned to you. Oh, you're not going with your people and not ascending to heaven. Okay. But why is it that I basically have to sell my body to whatever grocery chain is closest to me in order to get them to make the right decision, which is just to give me 32-ounce peppermint mocha creamer bottles? I should not have to do a whole song and dance, put the funny hat on, do the funny gyrations, get out the cymbals. I shouldn't have to do all that in order to just go to a place and have them do the thing. It shouldn't have to be like that. We live in a society. I shouldn't have to be like, oh, they only have the small ones here, or they only have the 16-ounce here. And why is it more expensive than the other bottles, huh? You try to single me out? Is it because I'll pay literally probably whatever you're gonna ask of me in order to acquire said peppermint mocha creamer? Yeah, no, that's true. But I also am a living being that has needs, okay? I have needs, and you're depriving me of them by limiting me in my quantities. I can't even buy it online, dude. I can't even. There's like, you can buy them from like third-party resellers, but why can I buy Dippin' Dots at like 10 pounds per bag, but I can't buy peppermint mocha creamer capsules or IV injectors and anything more than like $60 per like one box of those little like couplets that you get from classic diners in the Americas, huh? You think I'm some kind of idiot? You think I'm some kind of easy mark, huh? Is that it? Is this how you 2-4 play? It's pretty close. Fuck, I see. That's what I mean, dude. I look away for 2 seconds, and I've already lost out on blood vial stonks. I mean, Franny, you live in a country that actually has like a functioning healthcare system, even though I know it sometimes doesn't feel like it. Compared to America, you're living it. unless things have shifted in some kind of cultural, medical, infrastructural direction that I'm not familiar with or have not apprised myself of. What are you doing? Stop being weird. Like for me, I'm basically paying, or through my wife's job, we're basically paying like $1 million per month for the opportunity to pay full price, for treatment and have the chance of avoiding, you know, complete medical bankruptcy if something more serious were to happen after, you know, experiencing that paying out the wazoo like 30 more times. And then insurance starts to pay for it. So it's not really insurance. It's basically like, American health insurance is basically like a battle pass. Okay, you have two different kinds of American insurance battle passes. You have the really low, what they call low deductible insurance, which is like the premium, which you get to level up really, really fast, but it costs you an assload of money, right? And then you get the free tier battle pass, which takes forever to level up, but you know, it's better than nothing, you slut. And then it very lightly slaps you on the side of your cheek. Oh, he laughed at my pain, not intentionally. I was trying to help myself cope with it not looking that great, and that I chased it though. I chased it by saying to you that you should go get it checked out. Okay, the scabbard on your back is cool looking. It's not only cool looking, but it's functional. It turns into a big sword. And then you can L1 after you swing in order to do the swingy thing. It's not really practical. This windup is an eternity in Bloodborne time. I loved it wholeheartedly. Very much loving the postmodern breaking of the fourth wall, hazelnut. Because peppermint mocha is a specialty or season flavor. Felicity, you're a fucking specialty or seasonal flavor. I gotta fly cross country to do that. You buying the plane ticket? Dipping Dots is still a thing. It is, yeah, dude. I fucking routinely seek it out whenever we go to any kind of, I don't know, place of business that offers them. Gas stations started having I'll turn the music off because it's got its own music, and being subtly reminded by how awful the world is of Bloodborne by hearing the complete nothingness and intermixed with the distant screams of people that are just trying to make it day by day in Werewolfville or Alien Town, depending on, you know, which subsection you live in. Or we need to take these brands off of our brain and replace them with max HP and max stamina. There it is. There it is, dude. There it is. We're swimming in it, man. Mocha Creamer or Stoicism, which one wins the battle? Probably Stoicism, but life without Peppermint Mocha Creamer would certainly be rougher. Unless we're talking about if Peppermint Mocha Creamer were not a thing in general, then it wouldn't even be cognizant of it. Like if we're talking about like, would you rather Stoicism have existed or Peppermint Mocha Creamer existed? It's an easy pick. Where's my thing? Where am I going? Advent Plaza, I believe. I confirm my doctors to get an appointment the same day. Is this how you do foreplay? Boo, safety nets and care for people, grouse. Don't all your taxes go to the military? No. I think something like 20 to 30% of our domestic budget, it goes to the military. So only like 20 to 30%, man. And then the rest of it goes into services that either don't work or a government that is so dysfunctional to the point that we basically don't have one. But at least I'm free. At least I can go to bed at night free with eagles screeching in the background. This is okay. This is the Nightmareville. Inspect mummy. That's not my mummy. I know what my mummy looks like. Nightmare of Mensis Chan. Let's go. So I'm just gonna mention it for all the people that came in. It's gonna be a short stream, so I can pay attention to my wife. We're gonna be watching a movie, and it's gonna be super cute. And then I'm going to try to very slowly wrap my arm around her shoulder and hover hands, and then hope that she accidentally adjusts so that I make skin contact, because that would be a fucking win, dude. And then I'm gonna put the Konami, I'm gonna put it in the Konami code. You know, left, right, up, down, A, B, start. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
We're going deep and we're going hard.
And which is basically gonna be like second base, which I honestly don't remember what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's the, you know, it's when you put both hands. Okay, you guys writing this down? It's when you put both hands. Oh, this is Goop Studentville. That's right. I remember berries. You put both hands on the cheeks of your partner, the face ones. Important distinction, because the booty ones are like level 8 or some shit. I don't know. It's been a while. I have to brush up a little bit. Is there a Goop student? No, there's not. And then you turn your partner's face towards you.
Oh,
fuck off.
This guy stinks.
And then you turn your partner's face towards you, and then you go in for what seems to be a kiss, but very important, at the very last second, you open your eyes as wide as possible, and then you blow raspberries on their lips directly. They're gonna they're gonna fight like hell, but you gotta keep them in place for as long as you can. The face ones, Franny, God, you have to hold them in place, because they're gonna be fucking wily, like immediately kicking, screaming, slapping. But if you can hold them still for 5 seconds while that's going on, basically like an instinctive reaction is gonna happen. Like their neurons and their midichlorians from like the Star Wars are gonna activate, and they're gonna basically like be down for whatever afterward. You can take it from me, I'm married. I know what I'm talking about. Ain't no way I'd have been married if I didn't if I didn't know what I was doing. If I didn't know what I was talking about. Nightmareville, is this anywhere near Loser Town? Rolling on the fucking floor is Stark describes marriage. When women have cooties, they do not. They don't. That's big. I was gonna say Big Pharma. Big Pharma wants you to think that they have cooties, man. They don't. What is this? That is gross. What is this? What are you doing? Stop throwing stuff at me. What just happened could have been avoided, and I feel a little bit silly. Ooh, that it did not. Patches is somewhere in here, and I feel like I need to kill him. We can whip out the sword for this. The big sword, I don't necessarily know if it's gonna stun lock them at all, but it could. It does stun lock them. We'll use that for sure. Anything that stops whatever this is from happening more effectively, I am absolutely down for. Ness, how close do you think you are to being done with the original Legend of Zelda? First off, and then I know that I literally just asked a question, but then I put a finger on your lips. First off, I think it is super cool. I think it is super cool. The entire time I'm saying this, my finger's on your lips. I think it is super cool that like what you do, like the thing that you do so well. I just got fisted. Stop. I would like to stop being punished right now, if I could. Okay, deserved. I was greedy. I was greedy. I didn't need to be. I was hoping for hitbox porn right there. My finger's still on your lips. Hang on. Ugh. That was a big hit, dude. That was hot. Okay, take my finger off your lips. Because at this point, it's probably a little weird. I think it's so cool what it is that you do, the whole theme of your channel and all that. I honestly could gush about you all stream. So let's do that. Chat, this is your compliment stick. I hand it to anybody that's closest. This is your compliment stick. Now we're gonna go around in turn and we're gonna say something nice about somebody, and it can't be the same person. It has to be a different person than it was before. Okay, so it's kind of like Secret Santa except for compliments. I've done this to Dawson so many times, he hates it. Speak for yourself. My shit is on lock. How do we stun lock Stoic? That's a good question. I don't want to answer that. Probably like 2 months. Wait patiently exhaling on the Stoic finger. After like his finger thought it was a bite. Uh oh, Stoic be my Valentine or else what? What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do? Except just fucking sit there and be precious the whole time, which you do anyway, so, you know, I'm not exactly asking a lot with this whole interchange of ours that's going on right now. Cry? Okay, well, in that case, I will be, yes. Don't tell my wife that I've made you my Valentine. She definitely cannot hear this.
What?
Holy shit. She is displeased. I fucked up. Babe, it's not like that, babe. She's just my...
Who?
She's just my... her name is Aziza.
She hotter than me?
No. No, she's not. No, she's not hotter than you, no. I know I hesitated for about 4 full seconds. But you wanted me to answer... You wanted me to answer authentically, and I had to do some quick napkin math. No. How could anybody be hotter than a Greek goddess? Explain yourself. The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. She's just my online persona squirrel ? Lady friend. Our butts have not touched. From what I remember. That part's true. That part I can give you for free. I don't want to open the I don't want to open the vape door. Can I not open the vape door? Open door to outside. It's gonna transport me. I don't want that yet. I'm pretty sure opening the 420 door is gonna be bad for me. So we're gonna go downstairs. So did you see my chibi tuber Stoic wife be my Valentine? Bliska wants to be your Valentine. I should just fucking...
Yes.
What was that? Oh, it was seeing patches. Ew!
This cannot be. You cannot be. No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? Oh, how did this come to
Good luck with your lip raspberries now. Pro Stoic, you blew it. I'm pretty good at being diplomatic. I'm pretty sure I can weasel my way back into my own wife's good graces. If I played my cards right.
Yay!
Okay, granted, she just said out loud
Indeed. I should think not.
that she's fine with being somebody else's Valentine. That's just a temporary setback. That doesn't mean anything.
It's a miracle. And I'm stronger for it.
So you're fucking gem. So grateful we met. Same to you.
Attitude in you.
I accept you all. Wait a minute. You can have multiple Valentines.
I appreciate it.
You're valentining. Is that allowed? Oh man, I can do a Patches laugh too.
No matter.
This dude's bell necklace drip though. Oh, it's a necklace, just a regular necklace.
Let this express what words
But words cannot. Anti-clockwise metamorphosis you shouldn't have.
Rockin' stone!
Stoic is a Sigma, grinds at Alpha Chad, the most bossing streamer in all Tigo Cap, and
He's so
a true Rizzler.
Can you? What would? I'm gonna have to put some Claude based lights in the back of my car so that like when I do a turn signal, it's just Claude as my turning signal. I don't know how exactly, you know, I don't know if it's legal to have your to modify your taillights like that.
Oh, doubt me not.
I know that there are those types of like brake lights that
What is French?
are supposed to draw your attention to the fact that they're braking, but it just ends up being visually distracting. I feel like I'm getting deja vu. Have we been here before, chat?
Well met.
You ever feel that when you're streaming and you feel like you've been doing this exact thing before, even though you definitely have not?
And the way he meted out his love.
That's weird. That's a weird feeling I just had. I choose you over Stoic as my Valentine. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'll see you have no founders chat and Shumi's
But I feel a profound
and Shumi's streams. Although I'm definitely,
of a certain God, and the way
it's
he
definitely gonna
meted
go
out
down
his
like
love.
that if she ever starts streaming and, you know, doing jigsaw puzzles.
Well
She's gonna have like a 20k redeem where she takes off her gloves. It's just gonna be called show hand.
On the good grace of a certain God, and the way he meted out his love.
This guy's luring at me. I don't know what he's.
My apologies. On the good.
I thought he was supposed to sell me something. I'm gonna kill him.
That was uncharitably done.
Oh no, am I not gonna be able to get it? Oh no, am I not gonna be able to get it? Oh no, I can. Okay. Very good. Alright, then we're going back upstairs. We're open the 420 door. I do it again, Ness. Patches is a dick. If you're not familiar with the Soulsborne series, there typically is always going to be a Patches. Ever since they originally came out with Kingsfield, I think it goes back this far, there's always been a character who's just an asshole. Like, that's his thing. He's typically a merchant of some description, but he always puts you in a position where he's like, why don't you go jump over that edge? I hear that there's treasure down there. And then you, being, you know, Ness and being pure of heart, and if anything were to happen to you, I'd destroy everything around you, that myself would probably be like, oh sure, a video game character is just telling me that there's treasure down there. That's nice of the developers to include that character there to tell me that there's treasure down there. And then you jump, and then you hear Patches cackling in the background because you just put yourself in some kind of like death room, or you fall to your death or something like that. And then you go back to him, and he's like, so sorry about that. I thought that went to a different place than what it actually did. This is exactly what it was like when you're an RA in college and you saw like smoke coming out of a room or coming out from like underneath the door frame. It always transports you to the nightmare of Mensis, and it is, boy howdy is it tough getting back out when that happens. Plaza's been here today, so that could be it. Once Shumi starts streaming, all the subs are going to her. So true. Thanks, Snowfly. Just have to think of something to stream that won't put people to sleep. You honestly could do jigsaw puzzles, and people would watch that. I mean, fuck, they would probably watch it more over me than anything. Like, you just put some content ID-less, DMCA-less, copyright-less music on there, like some lo-fi or something, people will eat the shit out of that. People will pay out the wazoo for the opportunity to hear you go, ew! Not that. Oh, there's another one, dude. Gross. Not that either. Fucking hit the worm. Thank you. Criminy Christmas. To hear you go, that piece doesn't go there, and then you get to hear chat say top left, even though that doesn't mean anything, even though they could be talking about literally anything. Top left what? Top left piece? Top left piece what? Oh, wait a minute. This is all coming back to me. Is the brain here? What is it? Oh no, the lanterns are here. There's lanterns here, bro. Here there are lanterns? Maybe I'm wrong. Are you hearing breathy noises? Ooh. Oh, it's the thing in the tower. You see it lighting up and it makes you go crazy. We need to equip frenzy resistance, which the highest frenzy resistance appears to be either white church garb. This is surgical stuff, evidently. No, that's lowered frenzy resistance. I almost just fucked us, chat, and not in the fun way. On Valentine's Day, no less. Really? That's the highest frenzy resistance? Hunter stuff does? Interesting. Interesting, dude. So I had what I needed to have to begin with, except for the Graveguard mask. That's ladies. You're right, I absolutely would jump for evaluation. Oh, fuck him. I just have to think of something to stream that won't put people to sleep and make lots of dots. There's always a need for calm, chill streams. I literally thought of you when I was saying that, Tia. If that means anything, I thought of you. Because tons of people watch your stuff. Because one, you're fucking amazing. You're calming to listen to. You're fun to interact with. If somebody hasn't shouted out Tia, I would really appreciate it if they did. Don't do that. Stop. Really? Really? Woo! Looks like walks in the room, go ew. I do acrylic painting and do pointillism, lots of small dots. She's put probably literally thousands of dots onto this painting that she's been working on for about a month or so. As they say, pointillism is the jigsaw puzzle of the painting world. Everybody says that. Do not question me on it. Do not push back. Just, I know what I'm talking about. Good hit, dude. Good hit, dude. Let me take it back here. Let me take it to my office. Woo! Just a dab will do ya. Dude, I love this. I love this worm mechanic, dude. It's so good. I love worms. More is better. Top left, is that how you do foreplay? How did you know? Put my hands on my hips. And I look incredulously at Ness. You got something you want to say to me? I mean, it's just as well. You might have subscribed to my Only Stoics account. He was gooping. It's gonna spit out the worms. Yep, there it is. Dude, I love this. I love low to the ground thin enemies. That's fine. But why there gotta be two of them though is my question. I'm thinking it. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking right now. Just stop. Get some help. Enough. There's like a brain thing. There's a brain thing in there. Spoilers for a 9-year-old game, but whenever I see or am perceived by the big brain thing, it goes, oh, and they take a bunch of frenzy damage, which if you're not familiar is like the bleed mechanic from the other Dark Souls games. SF2 for a calm stream. Tia is super calm. I guess I qualify as a chill stream though. You do, in my opinion, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Flisk, you do a good job. You do a good job bouncing between chill and, you know, fucking, why the fuck won't this shit work, you know? And that's a kind of emotional whiplash that I love to portray in my own streams. Where are the lanterns? I know there are lanterns here. This whole place sucks. Although there's not really a place in Bloodborne that qualifies as comfortable. Do not. Alright. Let's do it round 50.
Oh, brother,
Round 50.
this guy
Shut up.
stinks.
Shut your mouth. I'm gonna get through this section, dude. You watch. You watch. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm gonna conquer this thing. No.
Emotional damage.
He just has to take damage. That's all he's got to do. I just gotta wait him out. I have way more frenzy resistance than he does. That said, does not help me if I randomly unlock. No. I refuse. Why it gotta be worms though, man? Why it gotta be an environmental puzzle like this? Good. Welcome back, Coffee. I hope that your AFK was every bit as wonderful as you are, if such a thing were possible. Coffee, what do you eat for breakfast? It seems like I'm baiting you into saying something coffee related. I'm not. I forgot where the brain was. Do you like what is your cereal of choice? If you have any? I love how much damage fucking worms do, bro. No? Really? Really? All right, we need to fucking get out right now, dude. It's gonna kill me. Oh fuck. There it is. Yeah, no, I love using all my all my shit, man. Stop. Everybody just relax. It's perceiving the worms at the moment. That's what it's doing. While I'm remembering, because I shan't remember again. We have Factor as a sponsor for the next 10 days, literally. If you enjoy food, if you consume food in order to get the basic nutrients that your body needs in order to function on a day-to-day level, or not, and you just like to consume it, you know, to remind you of what eating food tastes like if you're some kind of like cyborg hybrid that doesn't need nutrients, but likes to remind themselves of what it was once like to be human by consuming things anyway. I think there's a special type of like SCP or something that does that. Anyway, if you like food, you can get 6 meals of restaurant adjacent quality for $40 or $6.66 per. Don't read into that. Each one coming from a new account within the first week of setup, if you are based in the US, is basically like the equivalent of gifting me like 30 subs. And I'm not even joking on that front. They really want you. They really want me to want you to want to eat their food. That's not me pressuring you into doing anything. You are, by gods, your own person. And I would never take that away from you, even if I could rob you of your sentience. I'm just saying is that if at any point in the future you were considering spoiling me, at least you get food out of it. At least there's that. Do not be gross. Do not be stupid. You're gonna spit out the stupid little worms anyway. So let's just rough and tumble a little bit, huh? Come on. You're gonna do your stupid leapy thing anyway. Got lucky on that one. I should just be doing the side sweeps, to be honest with you. Not Canada? Unfortunately, not Canada. They specifically say that you have to be a US citizen in order to, like, they'll still take your money. Like, they'll be happy to take your money, from what I understand. They're not going to be like, no, we can't take that from you. Like, that wouldn't be right. Then they wouldn't, then the sponsor Target wouldn't be able to get their sponsor dollarinos. No, they just it ain't going down like that in their headspace. It's also fucked up because if you I'm just complaining about the sponsorship structure now. Okay, it has nothing to do with Factor. Factor is good, and I would never. I've said this before. I'll say it again right now. I would never, ever, chat, ever try to sell you something for the sake of selling it unless I personally believed in the product. Okay. I'm never gonna content farm at you with the express purpose of selling something if I don't think that there's actually like good that could come out of it on your end. I've had Factor before. It's good. But I'll never be like, hey, I don't even know what kind of joke I want to make with this. Just fill in the blanks, huh? That's it. Just fill in the blanks. I'm tired. It's Valentine's Day. Okay, good. This can... Okay, the hyper armor only works for 3 swings. Understood. Might be able to take the meme hat off now. I'm not sure. Hot tub stream. Gotcha base. Brutal, I want you to have my money, as I could probably use the service right now. Oh, complaining about the sponsorship structure. So some of these sponsorships I've been doing recently have been facilitated by Stream Elements, the company. Stream Elements basically brokers sponsorship deals between sponsorship receiver and whatever the product it is that's trying to get sold. So sometimes they will say, we want you to do a Honkai Star Rail sponsorship, but it only counts if people do whatever thing it is that they're trying to...
It's time to stop.
Hello, Wolfers. Everybody, it's Wolfers.
Excuse me,
My
bitch?
absolute bar none favorite wolf tuber. I think I'm safe to say that. I don't think anyone's gonna come out with pitchforks and torches. I know that fucking it became a little spicy when I started throwing around accusations of preference of cat girl VTubers. I'm pretty sure she's the only wolf girl VTuber that I'm aware of. And absolutely call me out if that's not the case. But in any sense, you know, she is my favorite. I like listening to her, like consuming her content while I'm working and trying not to pull my own face off. She helps get me there. She's just a very comforting presence. And she'll probably be the same thing for you too. Brought to you by Factor. Ride the Walrus. Really gonna do me like this, huh? You gonna do me like this? Really? Here it is, dude. It's scooping. Why it gotta be 2 though, huh? Stop! I fucking hate these worms, dude. I hate them so much. They suck so bad. Now you understand why I did 3 rounds of, you know, slaying the elderly in Minecraft before we came to this horrible place. Oh my gosh. But yeah, they want you playing like Honkai Star Rail, right? But they'll specify. They'll say this thing that we're asking you to do only applies to players that play on mobile. Even though it's perfectly playable and extremely good on PC. It's just they work out the terms. Like I'm assuming that it's something to the effect of we want to see bigger number or line go up. We want to see number or line go up on the mobile version. So we're now going to start asking streamers to start pushing people towards the mobile side of things. I cannot tell you how many mobile-based sponsorships I've rejected. And if you're a mobile player or you do mobile things on Twitch, all the more power to you. I am not knocking mobile. It's not my preferred platform of choice. It's just I want the option to like toggle or have like I'm still getting you money right? If people get hooked on your game inadvertently or otherwise. So like let it count. Like let people from the US count. Let people from other places count. Almost said territories. Canada is not a US territory. Yet. I'm kidding. 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 America's shitting on mobile players now? Yeah, just like I shit on Galka. Am I right? Right, chat up top. Hot tub stream. It's coming. We had to change some things around. So let me at you for a moment. We were gonna be doing multiplayer Ghost of Tsushima on Friday with jukebox_hero. I'm gonna plug him in chat right here. Shout out Jukebox Hero. Very cool guy. Very chillaxing content. If you like to be chillaxed, you could definitely do a lot worse. I'm really selling him here. I don't know if you can tell that. We're gonna do Ghost of Tsushima with him on Friday. That's no longer happening. We're now doing Ghost of Tsushima during the hot tub stream, and he's probably gonna be in the hot tub. Okay, so it's gonna be streamier than ever, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. And then we're gonna chase it with Resident Evil 4 remake. On Friday, we're not gonna be doing Bloodborne, which is what I gap-filled it with. We're going to be doing Brain, no thinky good. Brain, stop, no words. We're gonna be doing Helldivers 2 with a buddy of mine that I go way back with. We have to remember there's an asshole over here. I shall not be debated again. Is he throwing stuff at me? No, not yet. How do we handle this situation? We're selling Hero, not all of him. You know, just the parts that he probably doesn't need. He just needs his mouth. That's it. I've seen Squid Game. I've been listening to Squid Game in the background. You know that one scene? I don't know what to do about this. I know there's a dude up there, but he's facing the other way. What if I just, like, creep behind him? Am I still gonna get punished? First thing that we need to do is we need to just, like, get up there. Can I... Nope, I cannot squeeze up there like that. There's no way that I can avoid this guy. Is that what you're saying to me? Okay, never mind. I just can't anyway. We run. If I have to be a B word, that's fine. If I have to act like a coward, sometimes that's just what this game needs. Okay, good. And then I'll go for the other guy. Stop trying to throw stuff at me, it's rude. Okay, now we go for him. Do not rock me. It's stupid. No. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think you got worms. When is your birthday? Month is fine if you're comfortable answering. July 13th.
Here, Bubba.
Tis my birthday. Another interesting date, I don't know, maybe your mileage may vary if it's interesting or not, is my affiliate-versary.
Bingo! Bingo!
Which is on 3/25.
My friend was upset with Xbox, so he bought me a new one.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Oh, he bought you an Xbox? Oh my god.
Some $400.
Well, I mean, you know, you're like a walking goddess, right? You deserve the whole world and everything on it. I mean, it's really like in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of like you kind of deserve like 50 Xboxes. Let's be real. So if anything, he's like underselling.
Bought me a tattoo and Lego roses.
He bought you a. What do you mean he bought you a tattoo? Like off of somebody?
Yeah, we went on a tattoo date. He paid for my tattoo and got me the Lego roses.
Where did he get the? Did he put the tattoo on you or did he put it on himself?
No, we both got tattoos together.
You got matching tattoos?
No,
it's his name on her boot.
Oh, on her what? Which part of the boob?
I'll show you.
Show me.
Want me to show you?
No, don't show me.
I'm showing you.
Don't show me. It's fine. I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it. I see boobs literally all the time. I don't need to see it. Oh, look at that.
That's the response. Look at that.
Nice.
That's it.
That's cool.
Yes.
You should get like a Tweety bird or something on your forehead, like matching Tweety birds. Or you know what? No, what you should do,
The man bought me a blessing.
what you should do is put like a half of like a heart locket on like each of your butt cheeks. That when you touch butt cheeks, it makes like a full heart locket. You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I put down? Okay, I think they moved away from me. Just the parts of retail value. Just found some acrylic on my glasses frames. Blisk, T, I'm not even surprised. Oh man, that's way too far away. Okay, a few interesting coincidences. Wait, two people we want to see. Wait, magic tattoos. Man, I missed out. Who says no to seeing boobs? Seriously? My birthday is also in July. Really? Oh my god. My affiliate anniversary is also. Oh my god. I don't particularly subscribe to astrology, but my dearest people in my life are almost all water signs. Okay, okay, before I go into this room, yeah, I mean, you already saw it. The secret is out. If you have arachnophobia, this next part is going to be very difficult for you. Okay? I'm going to give you like 5 seconds to put me at 1% volume and then put me on a tab and not look. You can still listen to me if you want to. There's just going to be a lot of spiders. There's a lot of spiders in this specific section. There's nothing I could do about it. There's no arachnophobia mode. Look at the Daco instead. All right, I'm going into the spider room. Awesome throw by me. Love that for me. I'm gonna have to kill them basically like one at a time, because that's the only reasonable way to do this. Whoa! They really hurt, huh? Let me... All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna run. We're just gonna run all the way back.
Died.
Oh my god, really? I had no idea. I had no idea, dude, that I died. Were there words that came on the screen? Am I getting respawned somewhere else? Man, it's so thankful that I have people in my life who can draw attention to the necessary gameplay mechanics such as these. I'm just gonna run. Exclamation point bus, exclamation point marsh. Happy Valentine's Day, Pro Stoic, U2, Piju. I imagine that you're being taken out on a hot date of some description. And if not, then what is your romantic interest and or partner doing with their lives? You should get matching heart locket tattoos on your butt. And you might take from that I'm talking about like you getting like a heart locket half. I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on behind me, so I'm stopping being able to parse this. What even is coming out of my mouth. But like not even like one half on your butt and like one half on his butt. I'm talking about just like on both of your butt cheeks. So you can press them together and that makes a little heart. You know what I mean? Gross. I don't have arachnophobia, but I feel like I definitely could. I need to be very careful about how this is gonna go down here. Yummy. Why did I roll towards them? Can I ask you that? Can you help me out with this? Oh. Okay. All right. All right. They did a good job with this animation, huh?
Oh, bro.
Can I just hit him through the door? Ew, he's got a butthole. I'm just gonna let you. All right. Never mind. What do you want me to do here, video game? This? And then I run away like a coward? I could do that. Dude, no. Stop. Hold. Hold. No! Woo! Woo! 8-Ball, did you know that Stoic just died? Like a tattoo? What does a hot date look like even? Have I had one and not known it? Will I have one ever or ever again? That's actually a great question. I, as a bona fide romance expert, am here for the low price of 100 gift subs. I will let you know all the secrets. I kind of gave you a little bit of a snapshot before. But what is it doing? It's gooping. I don't know if I necessarily get anything from this, from killing this man's. Apparently I do. Wow, Quicksilver bullets. What a bounty. It's gooping. It sure is. Piju, have you played Bloodborne before? Have you played any Dark Souls? And it's fine if you haven't. You know, I'll make sure that the massive stain on your gamer record is expunged. Because every you know, the street cred, the gamer street cred of every single person that passes through these halls gets put in front of me. So I would know. Shaman Bone Blade. I think the Shaman Bone Blade causes things that are hit with it. Oh, it just confuses them. I guess that's fine. I thought that it was like the amorous needle or whatever the fuck it was called in Elden Ring that causes enemies to turn on their friends and allies. Evidently not. Evidently I don't know what I'm talking about. We're not gonna go that way. That's a bad way. If we can help it, we're not gonna go that way. Ooh, I like having a chill date, to be honest. Spiders scare me, but I can deal. I don't like it though. To be honest, Ness, my definition of a hot date is just hanging out and enjoying each other's company. That may or may not seem mid, as the cool kids say in their street vernacular and their urban colloquialisms, but that's honestly how a lot of my dates went down. And it seemed fuck off. And it seems like really stop it! Stop! And again, I'm married. Why did I choose that attack? Hot tamale. Tasty, so good. Ice cream, so good. I fucking hate this place. It's not a good place. It doesn't feel good to be here. Spiders scare me, but I can deal. I don't like it though. I don't have arachnophobia, but this place is basically prompting me to. If I didn't have it before, I certainly will now. Is there gonna be a spider? It's gonna no. Madman's knowledge. We love that for us. There's no way there's no secret doors or anything here. Piju's beaten every Souls game without being hit. It's Goopin, Elden Ring. Are you showing me your tattoo again? What's happening? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not buying you an Xbox.
I already got one.
I know, I'm not going to buy you another one so you can add to your collection of Xboxes. Naked, like you know you can play like that. It's a mode. It's true. I'm naked right now. In Minecraft? No, I mean on the game. Sure. The laughing in the background. And again, I'm married. A hot date, usually like mid-July. Height of summer. Those dates are usually the hottest. For any, buy me an Xbox now. Baby crying. Oh, this is the guy with the thing. iMembers. We're gonna gonna do bitch mode. on this guy. I don't think he's necessarily difficult, but I also don't feel like fighting 8,000 spiders to reach him again. So this is just how it's going to go down. Is I'm going to throw knives at him until he gets poisoned, and I'm going to run away. I said I'm going to run away. Just like this. And if he wants to chase me, that's fine. And I'll just slap him around as he's getting poisoned. Ew! Ice cream, so good. Why, still alive? Okay. Vivi, hello. Everybody shut up, it's Vivi. I lay out the red carpet. I kneel and I bow my head low. And I clasp Vivi's hands in my hands, and then I give her the most gentle of kisses on the knuckles. How are you doing? Shout out Vivi Cardinal. Thank you so much. You're so good. Vivi's great. I met her indirectly through Spiny Shell, who I met indirectly through Franny. Franny is kind of like Gertchie in that Franny is the connective tissue that, you know, serves as the undercurrent for all great streamers, or streamers to be. Vivi, how is Hollow Knight? I've heard many good things, but I'm developing Breaking Bad syndrome about it, and that I hear nothing but great things about it, so it makes me scared to play it because I know that it's going to be good, and that I'm never going to play anything until it's done. And I also know that the sequel has been in the making for about 100,000 years, and I have sequelitis, so once the sequel is going to come out, that's probably going to be my time. Where was the pitter patter of feet guy? There's a feetman here. You hear the wet slapping of their feet, dude? Wet slapping feet. My greatest weakness. Yellow backbone. Tasty. Num-nums. Also garbage. I'm probably not going to do a chalice dungeon on stream. Maybe if I'm feeling frisky. Like if we beat the game and chat won't shut up about playing Bloodborne. Like they're always demanding. They're always frothing at the mouth. Always coping, seething, balding. Like when my stream ends. Like when streamer going to be back. Can't see streamer. Can't see game. Can't hear game. There's a cacophony, a maelstrom of voices all screaming in creepy unison until the next time that I'm back online. You know how you guys are. I got you two yesterday. Did you not get them? Oh, man. Get fact stoic. So true. Haha. Bazinga. Am I right? I don't think these guys are... I don't think they actually do anything to me. They're like pigmen in Minecraft. They don't actually do anything to you, but I'm gonna kill them anyway, because, like, just look at them. How could I not? I do think that they all become aggro to me eventually. So I'm really just taking out the trash before bugs get in it. Or sort of spawning from it, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how reproduction works. How do I reproduce, chat? Tell me now. Uppies? Downies. Doing great, my friend. How about your lovely self? I'm fine. This takes me back out into this horrible place. I don't know if I want to be here yet. We do have to do something with the brain. I don't know if I want to be this way yet. I think this is the actual way out, in a way. But I don't want to be here. So we're gonna save that for later. Although while I'm here, I should. I'm gonna go right back down again, chat. I'm sorry. It's just gonna go down like this. Thank you for introducing us, Franny. Hollow Knight is a wonderful game and agreed. Can't wait for Silk Song. I do think that the developer, through no fault of his own, is feeling a little bit of pressure. The one that designed Hollow Knight. I can only begin to imagine the kind of pressure that he's putting on himself, and the pressure that's being exerted upon him is probably reaching No Man's Sky levels of hype, where he's probably feeling like the compulsion to feature creep, but probably has seen enough a la No Man's Sky to know not to feature creep or promise the world. So he's doing the best that he can, which is just repeatedly temper expectations over and over again. It is an unfortunate consequence of being like alive and human, that when we get excited for things and we have an absence of knowledge about something, that our caveman brains are discomforted by said absence, and so we try to just fill the gaps with whatever stuff we can.
Very well.
Typically hype in this case. All right, we're gonna start dumping into, wait, do we need to? It says that our weapon scales with arcane, is that right? But why is the number not going up? Shut up. Stats me. No, not the stats. That's what I want. Imagine using a saw spear when you have Ludwig's Holy Blade. It does say attribute bonus. But attribute bonus to what?
Welcome home. What is
If it's not raising the stat, like does it would tell me if it's actually benefiting. My weapon isn't out. I've removed my weapons. I have no arms and I must scream. I'm just gonna keep the... Alright, let me see if this works. Bottom left corner is blocked. Fix it. What do you mean? What do you need the bottom left corner for? I don't know where I can go. I could just make myself very small. Good night. Good night, Franny. Get your eye looked at, bro. Get your eye looked at. I don't need you having eyes on the inside. We have to play video games together. I need you to have both of your eyes for that. Okay, it's not changing anything. So would it then not show me? I'm scared. What if I just put 1 point into it? Is it gonna raise the stats?
Farewell, good.
I can live with 1 point being put into something that I'll never use. It didn't seem to change anything. So what is the scaling then?
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
Haha, enjoy wasting your points, nerd. I don't know. I guess just more to vitality then. It seems good. The soft cap is supposed to be 25, but it doesn't seem like it's actually 25. It seems like I have a lot more leg room on that front. You stick the circle in the square hole. My eyes are redder than Rudolph's nose. Is it just your one eye? Never mind. Don't answer that. Go to bed.
Oh, I finally saw the way she did it.
I don't want to store this. Why is it default to store? There it is. There it is, dude. I will doctors tomorrow. Good. Awesome. Because if it were... I hate to keep looping back to this, but, you know, it begs to be said. If it were like an American doctor, you would be waiting like 3 weeks before they can get like initially look at you. I tried to set up counseling appointment because there's a lot of like interesting stuff that's happened to me all at once. IRL, LOL. Try to set up a counseling appointment and they're like, first of all, the place that I got referred to has like their own counseling department, which is fine and well and good and expected. And I press the button and it says this secretary person is who will schedule your appointment, but they're not at their desk. I leave a voicemail, don't hear anything back for 3 hours, call them again, and it's still the same thing. And somebody else like picks up and says, yeah, Dana will get back to you. And in my head, I'm like, when? Are you telling me that they're not able to, you know, check on appointments for me for 3 or 4 hours? But I, being the ever understanding person, or try to be, was like, okay, fine, whatever. Call them again this morning. Dana's not at her fucking desk. What is Dana doing? Who knows, dude? Going to town herself in the back, I guess. But sometimes people need to do that. I understand. I ever the understanding person or trying to be. I wait another 2 to 3 hours. I call again. Dana is not at her fucking desk still. I press the button that basically is the equivalent of just fucking send me somebody. Literally anyone, just get me anybody. And she's like, oh, well, Dana's not at her desk. And like in the back of my head, I'm like, tell me something I don't know. And then they have to physically like hunt down Dana with like the geo tracker Neuralink that they have implanted in her. Cause she ain't nowheres, dude. Wherever she is, it ain't at her desk. Stop fisting me. She ain't at her desk, dude. And so Data responds then after I deploy a human to seek her out. And she's like, oh, well, the counselors do their own scheduling. Then what the Dana, what the fuck do you do? Dana, what do you do as the scheduler of the counseling department, as the secretary? What do you do? Why do I have to call you? Are you like a bouncer? Do you make sure that only the fittest and finest of the people needing mental health services get through the door? Like, what is this? But I didn't fight it because, you know, there's no point. Dana just is paid to not be at her desk. She is Lawrence, the first vicar of Bloodborne, in that you have to pass her in order to get to the juicy bits. Or Vicar Amelia, whoever it is I'm thinking of, Cleric Beast. One of them. Dana is the price we pay for Raymond. I felt like Raymond. I was on the phone like a cumulative 50 minutes trying to get something scheduled, something pretty straightforward. And then she like, I ain't doing all that. Why do you think that I do that? Because I'm like the secretary of like the department. And that's not even the end. 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 That's not even the end of the saga. I need to make sure that my mic aux is, hang on, rename. Hopefully this doesn't break the stream. We'll make this mic auxiliary 5.
Yeah.
And then we'll rename my capture card audio to 6. Because seeing my own bars go up and down is more important to me than 5. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. Just know that I'm doing things in your best interest right now behind the scenes. That's not even it. She told me that not only do they do their own scheduling, but that the counselor will get back to me in 2 days. Not understand. I put my hands on the desk. I slam them down. Understand, I don't mean for the actual counseling appointment where they listen to my concerns and then they do their thing. They think with their big thinky brain that they invested tens of thousands of dollars of mental health counseling sessions or degrees or bits or bobs or auxiliaries or baubles into. It's just to schedule the appointment. I'm getting BDSM'd right now. Don't mind me. Hello, Shell. Really? Okay. Will this thing be my Valentine? Is this thing romanceable? Asking for a friend? So I have to wait up to 2 days, assuming that the counselor even remembers that I exist, because I don't know what Dana's doing. I don't know if Dana is just writing my name on a post-it note and just applying it directly to the forehead. Thank you for the shout out. Hi, y'all. Hope everyone is having a good night. I'm having a great night. You know why I'm having a great night? It's because you're here. I almost said Dana. But do not confirm if your actual name is Dana. Everybody is Dana now. No! I almost jumped into the hole. And not the fun kind, neither. No, I don't get to have my health back. That's fine. The pitter-patter of little weirdo feet. I don't even know what these guys do. Like, why are they here? Why do they look like this? Why are they like this? I could have dodged there. I didn't. I got punished. Deservedly so. So Shell, what are you actually making progress in that co-op session of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which is a wild thing that just came out of my mouth? Wee little stoic when I was just a wee bay, where it was just like literally the same head size, just the rest of me was proportionally smaller. Could not even begin to fathom the idea of having Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time run in co-op in Minecraft, so that, you know, Nintendo doesn't get mad. Lead Elixir, my favorite type. Is there anything else in here? I don't want to come back here if I don't have to. Because your friend was chasing you around with a hammer and tried to like trying to slow you with the Deku Nuts. Very funny, but probably also not conducive to progression. Unless that was a bit. Unless that's what you were going for. It's just like seeing how much of the game you complete with a hammer wielding psychopath chasing you around at every occasion. So it's actually Shell. You can ask why they look like that, Stoic. My god, it's so fun. It's totally rejuvenating my love for the game. I think actually I might stop playing with them, to be honest. Why? Because you're enjoying the game too much like that? He's very experienced as rather toxic and new players. Really? What am I hearing? Oh, it's the dog crows. That's right. But he's your friend, right? I mean, friends can be toxic towards new players. There's no rule saying that they can't be. But I can see how that would probably not be conducive to like an enjoyable gaming session. Oh, that's right. The crows have the heads now. We've officially entered whatever that difficulty is of Metro 2033. Where I deal a lot of damage, but I also take a lot of damage. There's not really all that much I can do about that. I could raise my arcane, which is going to raise my physical defense, but in Bloodborne, just as many games, the best offense is like a great dab or two. He jumped in tonight with me and another guy was being really rude towards me for not knowing what he considers to be basic shit. That's gross. I mean, he's not like my friend, but he's a VIP in my friend's stream. Okay. Then yeah, don't play with him. I'll give you that one for free. You can also use me as your scapegoat if he ever asks like, hey, when are we playing again together? Just be like, Stoic told me not to. And you know, Stoic is like Stoic is a real a-hole, so I'd rather not have his Eye of Sauron pointed my way. Not that one. I know that that's implicating something else. I don't like people's like that. Yeah, no, those people like that are not fun. They're not fun to be around. And if you're also a very nice person, it is very hard to turn somebody down because you also at the same fuck off. You also at the same time don't want to be like I would, but like your attitude just literally does nothing for me. So I'd really rather not. I'm glad that they were kind enough to just let me go up. Really appreciate that about them. I haven't had the opportunity to say it, and I need to say it at least once per stream. We're simulcasting to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. If you have mercy in your soul for me, you can help me out a ton by going to youtube.com/@SimpleProStoic, subscribing to me there. If you are on YouTube, same thing in reverse. Coming to Twitch and following me on there. It's a simple action for free that has a huge influence on the algorithm and it pointing other people towards me that may be also interested in this content. Thank you. Thank you. It's not a real dog. We're in like a nightmare zone. It also has a bird body. So do not be upset with me that I just cut it in twain. I would not want to be alive if I were this thing. Come on. There it is. Now all we need to do is go upstairs and not die horribly. What am I hearing? Oh, that's what I'm hearing. Can I just run? I can. But I feel like I needed to jump then. Oh, I need to make a YouTube command. That's true. I could do that really quick. I just have to be sure that I'm not going to die. I might as well do it now. I might as well do it now while I remember. Nightbot.tv/dashboard. Commands, custom. Let's do add command. YouTube. And it is youtube.com/@prostoic. And we'll plug this in here. And all it doesn't need the HTTPS part. It just needs the important bits. There we are. And then we're going to go back into our OBS. And YouTube. There it is. And then let me click on it to actually make sure that that's right. And it is. It takes you right there. Thank you so much, Tia, for thinking of that. I greatly appreciate it. Why are you so gross? Also, why do you end up with like 2 HP? Can we have a conversation about that? That seems really silly. Maybe this is not the way to the brain tower. But I'm not sure what would be. The rocky place seems like it would not be. Echoes restored. PogChamp. Gonna go get ready for my stream. Have fun with your story. Have a wonderful night, all. Good night, Shell. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I love that, dude. This is the Nightmare of Mensis Hall. I don't want to go here yet. I also don't want to go up. I don't want to go any of these directions. All these directions are bad for me. Maybe this is the way. This is just outputting me. Oh, it's a shortcut. Huh. It's just a shortcut down here? Well, then I have to go this way. This must be the brain way. If the other way is the Mensis boss fight. We're not going to be playing for too much longer because of the aforementioned hot date TM with my wife unit. Stop being aggro. Let's relax. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Really? Really? Apparently rocks are really big and explodey. I don't know if you guys knew that. Really? Robbed? Maybe I do have to go this way. Maybe this is the route where it has all the fucking... Where? Oh, it's right here. This is the route that has all the lanterns on it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm taking myself the complete wrong way. I honestly don't... I don't remember. I've been through these areas before as if I were in a hunter's dream of sorts. But I'm not sure. It's fine. We'll risk it for the biscuit. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Is this... What way is this? No, there's not... Hit that for me. Stop! Stop! My progress! Oh man. All right. You know what? I'm actually gonna call it there. So I can spend some time with my wife on, you know, Valentine's Day, so I can do like the thing on this special day in this special way. I know this was short. It was prefaced as such. I'm gonna send you off to somebody else that is also great. If you enjoyed this even a little bit, consider following. It helps me out a lot, is free, and makes a significant impact on the channel itself. It also makes me smile a very little bit, and who doesn't love that? If you enjoyed this a lot, consider subscribing. Not necessarily now, some point in the future if you have the means to do so. Next stream is gonna be Friday. We're gonna be playing Helldivers with a buddy of mine. And it's gonna be like super fun or whatever, so you should be there. Let's see who's going. It's been a hot minute since we've been in a position to raid out to Tiarna Silverpaw, so we're going to do that. She's a wonderful person. Raid Tiarna Silverpaw. Have fun with your wife. Have fun with your wife too. Tiarna Silverpaw. Thank you guys so much. I will see you on Friday. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. See you later. Bye. Take care. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.